presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to El Reno for week 2 of district play. I am Jonathan Copeland, and along with the legendary Coach Goff, professor of football, filling in for Coach Norman. He's got a swim meet tonight, and so he called in the backup to take his spot for this evening. Coach Goff, how are you this evening?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
Beautiful night here in El Reno. Like I said, this is the second week in district. Carl Albert coming off their district home opener against Western Heights last week. That was a 59-0 win. El Reno traveled down to Altus last week and had a little trouble with the Bulldogs and took it on the chin down there in Altus. But Coach Goff, just a quick just recap of last week before we get into some keys of the game for this evening.
Okay. The Carl Albert Titans did what they needed to do. They stayed healthy. They worked on themselves, which is what the coaches have been saying for the last couple of weeks, is we're going to work on us. And they worked on what they do best, and they really did a good job of I think they scored two of the first 3 times they touched the ball or something like that. I don't know. It didn't take long.
Yeah, you blinked and a score changed, it seemed like, for a minute there.
Yeah.
I know that you and I were talking before we came on here. Both of us watched El Reno versus Altus last week. What just so far looking at this district, what are you seeing anything that's shocking you, or is this kind of how you thought it was going to play out?
I think this is kind of how I thought it'd play out because of it's basically the same district as last year, and so we've seen some of these teams. This is El Reno's new, but Altus is the same, Western Heights is the same, Lawton, so on and so forth. But I'm just. It used to be, and I hate to downgrade anything, but it used to be such a tough district. If you made it through the district in 4 or 5 years ago with McGinnis and Guthrie and Duncan sometimes. And
you had Deer Creek in there at one point.
And Deer Creek, yes, sir. And it was just such a tough district. And it's just not quite as tough anymore.
Well, and I mean, obviously, you move over McGinnis into the 5A1, and then, you've got some of these teams who are kind of starting to rebuild a little bit. We're seeing that with Altus. Last year they kind of made a jump, and then this year it looks like they've kind of made another jump.
Yep.
Lawton High's in their year 2 of their coach. So I think that there's some, interesting things I think that could transpire as we go along the district. So Carl Albert comes into this game with a 4-0 record with wins over Midwest City. That was 41-8. Eisenhower, 57-0. The big win against Stillwater, 28-19. And then, of course, last week's win against Western Heights was 59-0. Carl Albert's outscored their opponents 185-27.
That sounds like a good deal to me.
And I think this time last year we still hadn't given up a touchdown.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I mean, we've 27 points still in bad. And then now El Reno comes in with a 1-3 record. 0-1 record here in district. They won their home game opener against Chickasha 42-27. Then they dropped to Piedmont, Weatherford, and Altus. They've scored 64 points this far this season, and they've given up 135. This is a tough El Reno team. Physical bunch of kids. They play hard.
They're going to run the ball a lot. They're going to try and outman you one way or the other on the offensive line. They'll run four guys on one side, 2 on the other, bring a tackle over. They'll flip tight end and wing, and we call that Yukon or Tulsa. I can't remember what John calls it.
I'm sure we'll hear it here in a little bit.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a smooth transition into our Keys of the Game, brought to you by Midwest City Tag Agency at 119 South Air Depot Boulevard in Midwest City. Give them a call at 405-737-4839. Well, you kind of gave us a little bit of a breakdown. So, I mean, what do you got for Keys of the Game this evening, Coach?
Well, being able to adjust to what they're going to try and do, and I know Coach Herbert and the defensive coaches have offensively, but Coach Herbert and all the defensive coaches have worked hard on that, even though it's been a short week, which has been a kind of a blessing,
right?
Because it makes you concentrate more. The quicker you play the next game, so the kids had to really get after it and concentrate a lot better. Being able to adjust to their flipping, to their unbalanced sets. Their quarterback is a really good runner. Their running back is a really good runner at 6'3" and 190.
That's Antoine Grayson, I believe, and I thought the same thing.
And
he gets loose, he's trouble.
I was really impressed with him.
Yeah, hard runner. I was watching some film. Offensively, they are run heavy, run first, run often.
Yep.
It looks, a couple years ago they were running the single wing. So you still see a lot of that concept with the wing back or the utility or the sniffer.
Yep.
And they'll put him in there a lot of times with opposite of tight end, I've noticed, or motion him away.
And that's one of the things that, and I'm assuming it's the same offensive coordinator. That's one of the things that you can do as an offensive or a defensive coordinator or an offensive coordinator. You know what the team that you're going to play, although we haven't played these guys in probably 4 or 5 years.
Right. Yeah, and, just watching, they don't look comfortable passing the ball. So I think a key for me is we got to stop the run. Make them throw the ball, make them do what's uncomfortable.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking too, Jonathan.
Altus had a ton of success last week at throwing the ball. They were hitting little short routes, and then eventually they hit, I think, a 43, a 48, maybe another 43-yard touchdown pass. And that quarterback from Altus set records last week for passing completions, attempts, and touchdowns in a single game. So,
and lo and behold, he's just a freshman.
Yes, I saw that. So, yeah, he looks like, like we kind of mentioned earlier, there's some good stuff going on down there.
Yeah, there is.
One thing that I noticed defensively, it looks like they kind of line up base 3-4 and really crash those outside linebackers. They bring them. They're very aggressive.
Yep, they do.
And then, if you get an empty set, they kind of go to a 3-3 stack look, and then they'll start looping the linebackers in.
And they'll stunt the heck out of it, as they say.
So, I mean, for me, it's, let's establish the run. Let's not turn the ball over. I don't want to see any pre-snap penalties by this, week 5.
By this time, yeah.
You shouldn't, you shouldn't do that. And they got Altus jumping a couple of times last week, so I'm sure the coaches have coached them up on do that. But special teams, I really want to see us play a clean special team game. No blocks, no bobbled snaps, clean punts.
Good snaps.
Coach Farley, I'm sure, has just been getting after those kids in practice because that's something that Carl Albert is traditionally always sound at is on special teams. And then let's just tackle.
Yeah,
because
like
tackle. You said, number 6, Antoine Grayson.
He's really good.
If he can get loose, you're not going to arm tackle that guy. You got to bring it, and you got to, what's the saying, Carl Albert? You got to swarm to him.
Yeah, swarm.
So I mean, he's definitely a guy you want to keep contained. And just really focus on making El Reno one-dimensional. So, anything else from you, Coach?
No, I'm good.
Okay, well let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back and we'll be getting close to probably coin toss. You're listening to the Carl Albert Titans Network on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years, we are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. it's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network here in El Reno, home of the famous Onion Burger and the El Reno Indians. At this time, we're going to do starting lineups, which is sponsored by the Dynamic Health Clinic. At Dynamic Health Clinic, Dr. Kaufman specializes in athletic injuries and is able to get athletes back in action very quickly using a system called Advanced Muscle Integration. Play better, recover faster at Dynamic Health Clinic.
Starting lineups for the offense at Carl Albert High School will be left tackle Thomas Welch, number 54, a senior. Left guard, Kalen Smith, number 52, a junior. At center, Wyatt LeClaire, number 64, a senior. At right guard, Eli Esparza, number 67, a junior. At right tackle, Kathan Perucci, number 59, a junior. At quarterback, Anderson Collier, number 12, a junior. At running back, Delijah Matthews, number 1, he's a junior. At wide receiver, McCory Johnson, number 8, a junior. At another wide receiver, Jackson Webster, number 2, a junior. At the third wide receiver, Austin Johnson, number 6, a junior. At tight end will be either LeBron Royale, a senior, or Bo Davis, a junior. On the defensive side of the ball, at defensive end, LeBron Royale, number 7, a senior. At defensive tackle, Kathan Perucci, number 59, a junior. At the other defensive tackle, Nick Hill, number 77, a senior. At the other defensive end, Joe Thomas, number 57, a junior. At the nickelback, McCory Johnson, number 8, a junior. At the Mike linebacker, Bo Davis, number 3, a junior. At the will linebacker, Darion Thomas, number 21, a junior. At corner, Marcus Evans, number 14, a junior. At strong safety, Jackson Webster, number 2, a junior. At the weak safety position, Jake Farley, number 0, a senior. And at the other corner position, Dustin Anderson, number 4, a junior.
Thank you, Coach Goff, and that was your starting lineups brought to you by Dynamic Health Clinic. Coach, just looking at some of the 5A2 district games this week, we got Carl Albert and El Reno, and this game was originally supposed to be tomorrow night. Due to some officiating situations, got moved up to Thursday, which really helped out my my agenda for the week. So I like to say I made a call this week, and it worked out perfect for me. Guthrie and Noble play tomorrow. Altus and Western Heights, and I believe John Marshall and Lawton High. I got this off of a website today. I don't know how accurate it is because I already saw one mess up. But, as we look at the district right now, Carl Albertson sitting at the number 1 spot through week 1. You got followed by Guthrie, Noble, and Altus, and that's your top 4. As everybody knows right now, your top 4 go to the postseason, and this is, the district plays the playoffs before the playoffs.
Right.
So, I like we kind of talked about earlier. I mean, I think really that battle for number 4 is going to be pretty key with, I think, between, Lawton High, Altus, and Noble. I think Guthrie is they're Guthrie.
Who do you think three will be then?
I'm going to go ahead and make a bold statement here. I'm going to go with the Bulldogs ending up in the 2nd spot.
Oh, do you really? Good.
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, then again, I haven't seen Guthrie play,
right.
So I could see that and change my mind completely. Just what I've seen from Altus so far, we saw him come in last year, and when they got off the bus, you're like, oh wow, they got some guys, and they've been able to put together and really grow it out there. It just. Going off 2 weeks, I know it's a little early, but we'll find out obviously more as we progress. But I could see Altus or Guthrie battling there, and then I think Lawton High will get some things corrected, and I think they'll sneak in.
4.
Yeah, second-year coach. They've always got great athletes. So we're going to take a quick break, and we will come back to you with the coin toss.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollers.
This looks like you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success, and finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
And welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network as we are seeing the captains come out to get ready for the coin toss. And this evening's coin toss is sponsored by Bail Bonds by Tomorrow. Have you missed the ball on paying a ticket? Call Bail Bonds by Tomorrow at 405-200-5110 with 15-plus years of serving the community.
Looks like they got some of the offensive linemen as captains tonight. Thomas Welch, LeClaire, Wyatt LeClaire.
Kalen Smith,
out
there.
Yeah.
Coach Goff, what's
and
your
Joe.
favorite memory of coming to El Reno?
Coming to El Reno.
Yeah, you've got to have some in there somewhere.
Well, I was talking to Coach Farley down on the field, and I was telling him about Diego Richards returning
He wasn't bad.
2 punts and a kickoff. Now, this was a JV game. I don't think Diego ever played varsity out here. But he came as a sophomore or freshman and returned 2 kicks and 2 kickoffs and a punt for touchdowns. It was rather outstanding. That's one of my big memories.
I think I told you earlier my earliest was coming out here when they had the dirt track. It was raining so much, and my mom wouldn't let me go to the sidelines because I couldn't get across the dirt track, and I still hold that against her to this day. I know she's listening right now. Coach, you're the away team tonight. Do you go ahead and just stick to what we've done, or do you want the ball first on a situation like this?
No, I think you go ahead and stick with what you've done all year. If you win the toss, you defer. The win's not that big of a deal, although it's kind of a cross.
It feels nice out of the press box. In here, we're not getting much of a breeze, but maybe that'll change. One can hope, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing that the sun has set because
I agree with that.
This is an east-west field, and our games used to be at 7:30, and right now it would be blaring in your eyes if you were on the east end. We deferred. Good.
So it looks like Carl Albert has deferred to the second half.
I'm sure they'll take the ball, and we get to kick with the wind or crosswind.
Yep, and El Reno is going to receive.
Yep. So we're very fortunate in that we do get an opportunity to play defense first. I always wanted to play defense first back in the day. It kind of sets a tone for everything that's going on.
I agree, and with how we defended the run all season. Our defensive line guys are, just that's their bread and butter. So if we can go ahead and get that started up pretty quickly, I think that's great. Well, we're getting ready to take the field here, and I just want to take the time to do our first quarter sponsored for Ben Osinga Insurance for your life and home insurance needs. Please call Ben at 405-733-4400. You like the new white jerseys, don't you?
I do. I love them.
They look great.
I love them. I like the white on white. I think it was maybe the first game of the year we did white on white.
City. Yeah, it looked sharp.
And it really looked sharp. It made us look fast. Mm-hmm. We have red pants on tonight, along with white jerseys. And I think we'll be pretty fast anyway.
Yeah, I thought those. I thought the all whites looked real slick.
I did too.
And I like El Reno's. They're pretty classic as far as what they do is all blue.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they've got some pretty decent numbers out here this year at El Reno. I know in the past few years we played them in the playoffs. Looks like they have we're trying to get some guys involved with the program. It looks like they've kind of got that up now. And Coach Goff, I noticed when I was watching film on them, their 3 down linemen are pretty good sized
They're
kids.
big. They're big old boys.
Yeah.
I wish I had their numbers. Well, I do have it right here. Give me just a minute, and I'll tell you. On offense, their left tackle is 6'2", 225. Their left guard is 6 foot 240. The center is 5'8", and 290. The right guard is 5'11", 240. And the right tackle is 6'1", and 290. Yeah, they're big.
I think 75 and 79 really stuck out when I was watching that. So the Titans taking the field here in El Reno.
Elijah Esparza carrying the American flag out.
I didn't see the big
I didn't
battle
either.
flag.
Oh, there it is, right there.
Mr.
Dillon has it. I don't know if you can see the young man running off the field. Number 22, his name is Jake Miller. He'll see significant time tonight if he can get his helmet fixed.
Yeah, that's kind of important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Jake's, he really helped us out with Stillwater.
Mm-hmm.
He's had a great start to the season so far.
Yeah, I think they may put him in as a third linebacker and do some different things to stop the run.
I know it's a little bit different look for us defensively this year. And
you mean because of who he lost?
Exactly. But we've only given up 27 points all year. That's incredible. It's a different look, but these guys are still really good, still really fast.
Well, and I always go back to the coaching. They are good and they are fast and they do hit you, which is a tradition at Carl Albert. But the coaches are next to none as far as being able to coach them up. That's just what we used to call it. Go coach them up, and they do such a good job.
Yeah, they put in a lot of time. People probably don't realize that.
They don't.
Saturdays and Sundays from August until, I guess December. You don't really plan anything on Saturdays or Sundays.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Well, we're getting set for kickoff here, and our kickoff is sponsored by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671 for a free quote. I was just up a second ago looking at our stands. We've got a great crowd out here tonight. As you mentioned earlier, short week, so everybody kind of had to audible, change their plans from Friday to Saturday. Got the band out here, the cheerleaders and Palm.
They're all here.
Everybody's here.
They have some good-looking kids, Coach. I'm telling you, number 6, I guess, will be back. Yep, he's back deep.
Yeah. I was talking to my dad this week, and I said, what do you think the chances? Do you remember the Carters from El Reno?
Do I remember the
I said,
Carters?
yeah.
Yes,
you don't forget that name.
No.
I said, what are the chances? And he said, well, he runs like them. So
he does.
He sure does.
And similar size, 6'3", 190. All the Carters were that size or bigger.
Stephen Welch has the ball teed up, and we are ready to go. And that ball is going to be kicked deep and received at about the 10, across to the 15 to the 20, and he's going to be tackled right about the 25. And so that's where El Reno is going to start at the Carl Albert 25-yard line.
Tackled by number 4. That's Dustin Anderson on the kickoff team. Defense will be coming up. And there's Jake in the middle of it already.
Yep.
Must have got his helmet fixed.
His helmet. He got his lid fixed. So here comes El Reno out, and they're going to bring everybody in, and there's your wing look, as we mentioned in the pregame. It's going to be a handoff to number 6 there, and he's going to be tackled, and I believe that's the guy with the broke helmet, Jake Miller.
Jake Miller. Number 22, Jake Miller on the tackle, along with a couple other Titans, which I didn't get the numbers of.
Our instant replays tonight are brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing.
We are here. The defense is here to stop the run. And there's that set again. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over on the right side. And they're going to run it again. Here comes
LeBron.
Here comes
That's
LeBron.
Another tackle for loss there. LeBron was waiting on that.
Well, and he took off. He was heading down the highway to hit the number 6. He tackled him a little high.
He did. LeBron might be able to get away with that. So here's the uncomfortable situation where El Reno doesn't want to be in. They don't want to throw the football, and great job by us just stopping the run early and making them have to throw here. I would think
it's 3rd and 12.
You would think they would do it, but they're in the same formation. Double wing. 6 is going to get the ball. He's going to go right up the middle, and he is going to be brought down, I think
Joe hit him first.
Yeah, right at the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to be a fourth down. Okay, yeah, no, he picked up 2 on that, so 4th and 10 here.
Joe Thomas went the first hit on the tackle, and then a lot of Titans swarmed to the ball. Back deep. Who is that?
I believe that's Jackson Webster.
Yep.
He's going to pick that up right around the 45, across the 50, over to the 45. He's going to get tackled out of bounds and spun down a little late. I don't know. I guess we didn't see that over there. Or did they throw it?
Is there a flag?
Well, it looked like he was out
There's
of bounds.
one right there.
Got tackled again.
Official just walked over there and dropped it. But I don't know what he dropped it for. Holding again for us. Took him a while to get it there.
So this is going to bring this ball back past midfield. So we're going to be starting on our own 46-yard line here.
Mm-hmm.
Collier's going to be in the gun with Elijah. We got Bo Davis at tight end up top. We got 3 receivers here to the near side. It's going to be handed off to Elijah. He's up to the 50, to the 45. He's going to get up to about the 40, and that's a Triple Elite instant replay. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing. So they're going to give him the first down there. Great run by
15-yard gain, I think.
Yeah. That's something that I didn't really see last week. Altus, they didn't run the ball a whole lot. Of course, they didn't really necessarily need to.
Right.
But that's good that we can get Elijah going. So same set. We got the 3 receivers to the near side, tight end up top on the far side. Collier going to throw it out here to Jackson Webster, and he's going to be close to another first down.
Good job, Jackson. Jackson took it to that kid a little bit.
Sure did. It was a little RPO look there.
Like
Anderson made a great read, threw it out to Jackson on the outside, and like we saw last week, these guys, they back way off on the corners.
Well, looking at their defense just a little while ago, it looked like they were in a 4-4 stack.
They are, yeah.
And so they have taken a strong safety or a Sam linebacker. Well, they're in a 4-3 now.
4-3 look, yeah. Collier's going to roll out to his right. He's looking. He's going to throw it short for, I believe that was Austin Johnson out there. And bring up a 2nd down. Yeah, I mean, like you said, it looked like they were kind of in a 4-4, that original look, and then they kind of bounced into a base 4-3 right there.
I think, they know that Carl Albert's going to be able to run the ball, but they also should know that they're going to be able to throw the ball some too. And with Elijah at tailback or the running back, they're going to have to stack the box.
So here at 2nd and 10, we got 3 receivers up top. We got a tight end down low. Collier's going to keep it himself. He's up to the 30, up to the 25, and he's going up to the 20, and he's going to be knocked out. I got a little something right in front of me. Looks like at about the 16-yard line.
The tackler on that for El Reno was number 9, Rustin Cook, who is also the quarterback.
Yeah. Tough kid. Collier's going to pitch it out to Delijah on the option. Delijah makes a cut. He's up to the 10. He spins to 5. Delijah's going to take.
Did he get in?
They're going to call him down at the 1.
Homer.
And that's a time for us to give a shout-out to our Red Zone sponsors this evening. By Sovereign Bank. Sovereign Bank is dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. Visit our location at the Middale area for all your banking needs at 2600 South Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City. Member FDIC.
I think we've got the heavy set in, and so Delijah will be the quarterback.
What do you think they're going to go with here?
I think they'll go with Delijah to the right.
Okay.
Good snap.
Elijah Matthews is going to keep it, and he's going to walk right into the end zone, and that's a Carl Albert touchdown.
With 8:18 left in the ball game, or in the first quarter, sorry.
I want to give a shout-out to Triple Elite Screen Printing for our instant replays. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing. Good opening drive. You got El Reno to go 3 and out. You get the ball back, and I don't think it's a shocker to see the Elijah Matthews show again.
No, it's going to shock me if he doesn't get 150 to 200 yards tonight. And they don't have to put him at quarterback to do it. I mean, he can just do it from the running back position.
Keon Floronda in here to attempt the extra point. I believe that's Jake Farley holding the ball. Bo Davis is snapper.
Bo Davis is snapping, yes, sir.
Snap, kick is up, and kick is good. That makes the score 7-0 with 8:18 in the first quarter. You're listening to the Carl Albert Titans on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back here, and El Reno Titans up 7-0, and this is your kickoff brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671 for a free quote.
Way to go, Stephen.
Great kick there by Stephen.
Into the end zone.
Talk a little scoring recap here, brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Let J.R. Rowlett find you the perfect home today. Call 405-445-8971. And, Coach, it was a 5-play, 54-yard drive, touchdown, 1-yard run there by Delijah Matthew. And I think we talked a little bit before right when we came back or right before we went to break. This could be the Delijah Matthew show. So here's El Reno in their wing set again. And Rustin
kept it.
He's going to kept it, yeah. So, I mean, a lot of their offense obviously going to run through the quarterback, but heavily on 6. But really, the two guys that make this thing go
are 6 and 9.
Are 6 and 9, absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know that 6 plays any defense. I know 9 does.
Rustin Cook. There we go. I drew a blank on his name there.
Yeah, Rustin Cook, a senior.
2nd and 8 here. 7 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first, and Cook's going to be in the gun. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking to throw, and he's got number 25.
It's a tight end.
He's a big boy.
He is, and he's just a sophomore.
Going to be short of the first down. It looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 2.
I think John will probably heat him up a little bit right here.
And this is what El Reno wants to do. They want to get the 3rd and short. They want to stay ahead of the chains.
Mm-hmm.
And this really plays into what they do offensively. Cook in the gun. He's going to keep it himself. He's up to the left side. Rustin Cook's got room to run. And he is up near the 45-yard line. That was a big run right there.
Our corner got caught inside a little bit, and he got outrun a little bit.
Marquise Evans there on the tackle, and that was he was reading the end man on the line of scrimmage. He pulled it late, and he was off to the races. I would say he's a world-class sprinter by any means, but he's a hard runner, and
yes.
you got to wrap him up. So 1st and 10 right at about the El Reno 45-yard line. They stay with this wing set. Hand off to 6. He's going to bounce it up the middle. He's going to pick up about 3, maybe 4. Antoine Grayson.
And on the tackle, number 3, Bo Davis, along with a lot of other Titans.
Swarm of Titans. 2nd down 7. We're approaching 6-minute 15 mark of the first quarter. So Cook and Grayson in the backfield again. They're line up a little different this time. They're going to set their wing over to the far side. It's going to be a handoff to Grayson. He's going to bounce it to the outside, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds after about a 2-yard pickup, I believe.
I think it'll be 3rd and 5, yes, sir.
3rd and 6, maybe?
Maybe.
That's a good spot.
Yep.
I couldn't see who made the tackle there. We've kind of got a
LeBron was running him out of bounds.
What do you normally like right here at midfield, third and medium, Coach?
I think I'd bring at least one linebacker.
So 3rd and 6 here.
Bo's on the line of scrimmage, so he's probably coming.
Cook's going to hand it up.
Boom!
Oh, nice play, LeBron. So there's some of that single wing action we talked about, and instant replay brought to you there by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing.
That's an inside handoff.
That's the inside misdirection. That's one of the things I forgot to talk about is don't let your eyes deceive you on this, because you start moving wing backs in and around, you can get lost in a hurry, and then next thing you know, the guy's running up the sidelines.
I think I've seen a punt blocked by other groups.
Oh, he almost got that one, and then the kicker, he falls down, but I think his own guy must have hit him. Jackson's going to pick that up.
He got a little bit.
There you go. He picked up about 9 or 10 right there. So second drive for the Titans here. Again, I want to let you know of our first quarter sponsor here. Ben Osenga Insurance. For your life and home insurance needs, call Ben at 405-733-4400. Great field possession here for Carl Albert again. No penalties that time. We are going to be at the 30, our own 37. 5 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. Got Anderson Collier. Got 2 receivers up top, 1 down here at the bottom. Collier going to throw it out there quick to Austin Johnson. Johnson's up to about, I'll say, almost to the 45 there. It's a good quick little out there.
Austin's got some long old legs, and that little cornerback just took him out.
There's nothing more dreadful in the world when you get like a corner who you've got about 6 to 8 inches on, and he just hits you right in the shin.
Right, that's where he got him to.
Oof. 2nd down and 3 here for the Titans. And the receiver's going to move this side. We're going to kind of a 2-by-1 look here. Collier in the gun. He's going to throw it out here to Webster. Webster's up to the 45, up to about the 50. He's still going. Picks up an extra yard. So that's going to be another first down there for Carl Albert.
I think Coach Johnson has seen, and as we all have seen, and if we've studied any film, they're playing off a little bit.
Yes.
So because it took Anderson a little bit of time to get that pass out there.
Instant replay there by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Well, here we are at the 49-yard line. Collier in the gun, and we've got flags. Got some laundry on the field. Dead ball, offsides on El Reno. El Reno's first penalty tonight. Gonna be a 5-yard penalty right there. Make it 1st and 5.
Changing the formation a little bit. The Johnson boys are switching sides. 6 and 8.
Yeah, and they looked like they were trying to set up a little fade route there. Collier in the shotgun. He's going to wing it out there to Jackson Webster. Webster's going to make a guy miss. He's up to the 35. He's going to end up down there about the 31-yard line. So pickup of another first down. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Coach Johnson saw something on film of getting that ball out quick. Officials discussing something here. I didn't see a flag. Did they throw one?
I didn't see one either.
They did? Okay, so we do have a flag now. A dead ball and sportsmanlike on Carl Albert. And, Coach, one thing I forgot to bring up earlier is stay away from the trash.
Yeah.
And
I think T may have said something after he got tackled. I don't know, but may have.
He probably just told him good job.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
Referee probably
so
just misunderstood.
It was a dead ball, so it's 1st and 25.
1st and 25 here. Oh, no, it's going to be a 1st and 10.
Coach Dunn's getting a little clarification.
I did notice a lot in last week's game. There's a few times things got a little chippy between El Reno and the Bulldogs, and that's something that I want us to try to just stay away from as much as possible. So it's 1st and 10 now.
It looks like Austin may have been the culprit.
Oh. Collier going to drop back to pass. He's got a man right over the middle. It's Marquise.
Good job, Evans.
Evans, big time catch right there.
Pitch and catch.
And that's a triple elite instant replay. Triple elite screen printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles. A triple elite screen printing. That was a great throw. He put it right where only his guy could catch it, and Marquise made a great adjustment on the ball there.
They're playing halves look, and the middle is open, and he threw it right down the middle, and Evans went and got the ball. It's a good play.
We're in the red zone here, sponsored by Sovereign Bank. It's going to hand off to Elijah Matthew, and he's going to pick up about 2, maybe 3 yards.
When we're going this way, we've got a Carl Albert Titan tent in front of us.
Yeah,
and we can't really see the down marker and the distance, the down and distance stuff.
Scoreboard says it's 2nd and 5. 2 minutes, 50 seconds here in the first quarter. It looks like we're going to keep it tied in most of these sets so far. Collier handoff to Elijah Matthews up to the 15, makes a guy miss, and he's going to be tackled short there at about the 6-yard line. And he had one guy to beat there.
Yeah, quit limping.
I think he might have got a helmet to the kneecap on that deal.
As Coach Rollins would say, shake it off, boy.
So it looks like El Reno is going to take a timeout, and we will take a timeout with it. We'll be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Welcome back on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where Carl Albert is leading El Reno 7-0 with 2 minutes 34 seconds to go in the first quarter. First quarter sponsor is brought to you by Ben Osinga Insurance. So here's Collier, first and goal, or is it first? Yep, first and goal at the 6. It'll be a hand up to Matthew. Matthew's going to cut it up at the 5 to about the 3.5 maybe, Coach?
Yeah.
This looks like a little inside zone play there. I thought Collier was going to keep it himself, and when in doubt, just give it to the running back.
That's what we always said. You're never wrong to give it.
Again, we are in the red zone, sponsored by Sovereign Bank. Approaching 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Collier in the shotgun. Hand off to Matthew again, and Matthew is in for another Carl Albert touchdown. Looked like a very similar play there.
Yeah, I think it was just an inside zone play. I don't know if they pulled a guard or not, but there was a hole.
Replays are sponsored to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. The line's getting really good push right now.
Yes, they're, and they have some kids that go both ways.
Right.
And so we do too. But
Florida on for the extra point attempt. And there was some movement there pre-snap. I couldn't tell if that was us or on them. It was on El Reno.
And we will refuse that and
try it again.
Try it again. Another good snap, good hold. I do not want to say, they're doing such a good job of snapping and holding, because about the time I do that, something will happen.
Well, let's hope you didn't just
I'm a
jinx
jinx.
Coach. There's a snap, kick up, and good. So with 1:56, Carl Albert adds to the lead, 14-0, and we will be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us.
This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you. When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
And we're back here in El Reno as Carl Albert is set to kick off. And this kickoff sponsored by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance. The Newby Agency is your local Oklahoma Farmers Insurance agency in Midwest City. Our agency is family owned and operated and has been serving the public for over 40 years now. Our office is located off of 29th and Air Depot near Tinker Air Force Base. Come by and see us at 560 West Boeing Drive, Suite A, and give us a call at 405-733-7671.
And Stephen Welch puts another one into the end zone. Way to go, Steve.
He's got a great leg.
He does. I agree.
So, scoring recap, which is brought to you by, let me find it here. Give me just a second. By J.R. Rowlett Realty. Client-focused, results-driven. Call J.R. Rowlett for all your real estate needs. 405-445-8971. That was a 7-play drive capped off there by Elijah Matthew again from the 1-yard line.
So it's 63 yards? Is that right?
I'll trust your math. I don't have my calculator with me.
63 yards.
First and 10 here at the 20 for El Reno. Same wing set, Rustin Cook at quarterback. He's going to hand it off. Ball's on the ground, and I believe that's going to be recovered by Carl Albert. Just looked like a bobbled snap, and the white hat confirms. And that instant replay is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing.
I couldn't tell who got it. I think it may have been.
I think it was number 7.
Was it?
He seems to kind of be.
He seems to be, yeah.
So, we are in the red zone already. Red zone sponsors are brought to you by. I'm looking for it. Sovereign Bank. I should know that by now. Struggling, Coach.
When the quarterback, he did kind of a little, we used to call it whirly-bird. He kind of turned around and was going to hand it off.
Yeah.
Going the other way. And
it wasn't a clean exchange.
It was not at all.
Collier was looking to throw, and he's going to keep it, and he's going to actually pick up about 3, maybe 4 yards on that carry. El Reno brought some pressure off the edge right there, Coach, and I think he was looking to go deep there to Makari Johnson. Minute 30 here in the first quarter.
We were talking about how big those guys were. The nose, number 79, is 6 foot and 320, and then the left defensive end is 6 foot and 280. So
got some healthy boys.
They got some big old boys. But we can probably outrun them.
Double tight here. We're going to bring Jackson Webster in motion. He's going to keep it on a little jet sweep. Makes one guy miss. He's at the 15 to the 10, 5. Touchdown Titans. An instant replay there by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Jet sweep there.
Jet sweep, yeah. It's good to get that on film, and I've been wondering if we had that on our repertoire. I knew we did, because it seems as though with everything Delijah between the tackles,
kind of gets them moving side to side.
Yeah, gets people moving side to side and opens up some running lanes.
I don't know that I've seen us really run that a whole lot, but Jackson did a great job, and he bounced it to the outside here, making a guy miss, and he might not look like it on your TV, but he's a pretty thick looking athletic kid.
Yeah, he's gained a little weight this year in the summertime.
Well, there we go, Coach. 3 for 3 as Keon Floranda adds to the lead, 21-0. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollers.
This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
Welcome back to El Reno. Scoring recap brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Once a Titan, always a Titan. Use this Titan. J.R. Rowlett for all your real estate needs. Call 405-445-8971. That was a 2-play drive, I believe.
Yep, I believe so, yes.
Jackson Webster with a touchdown. And there's Welch's kick, and this one is – did it stay in bounds? No. They're going to say it's out of bounds. Kickoff.
A little bit too far left.
Sponsored by the Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671 for a free quote. Coach, you're up 21-0 in the first quarter.
We're doing good.
1 minute to go.
Yeah. I think if I were on the other side of the field, I would be waiting until like 2 seconds before I snap the ball.
Shorten the game up a little bit.
To try and shorten the game up because of what's happened so far.
Rustin Cook in the shotgun. He's got number 6 behind him, and it's going to be a handoff, and he is tackled. That's a great tackle there to wrap up there.
Good tackle.
That's Jackson Webster.
By Jackson Webster.
That instant replay is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing.
Jackson is one of the safeties, and against a running team, your safeties will get in the mix every now and then just because they can.
He just wrapped up, kept, got him down low and left nowhere for him to go. Rustin Cook's going to keep it up to the left side, and he's going to lower his shoulder, and he's going to be a little short of the first down. It's going to bring him up about a 3rd and 2. They're on looked like a little quarterback counter action there.
Yeah.
And they do pin and pull those guys up front quite a bit.
They do. They'll look like they're going one way, and they'll fake to 6 going one way, and he'll keep it coming back the other way with pullers in front.
3rd and 3 here on the 42, and I believe that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter here in El Reno with Carl Albert leading 21-0. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back on the Oklahoma Sports Network as we're getting ready to start the second quarter. Our second quarter is sponsored by Tooney Buys Houses. We buy and renovate homes. We also lease and owner finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. Give Tooney a call at 405-353-9682. Coach, any takeaways there from the first quarter?
No, it's kind of the way that I think you and I both thought it would go. We possessed the ball.
Reno there tries to get Carl Albert to jump. Rustin Cook in the pistol. A handoff to number 6, and he's hit.
There's that guy we talked about.
There he is, the broken helmet
Jake
guy.
Miller,
That was a huge
number
play.
22.
Coach, was that a stunt, or did
it was,
he just read that perfectly?
They put in a special deal where him being the Mike linebacker will walk down over the nose, and he'll pick one side or the other, generally the strong side, and he'll try and get through that gap, and he did, as you can see.
And that replay was sponsored by Triple Elite. Jackson Webster back, and I believe this is his, fourth chance to return it?
Third or fourth, yeah.
He's standing back at about his own 25-yard line. 4th and 6 here from the 39. Snap is up, and Joe almost gets a hand on it.
Almost. Got a club on it.
It's a good field there by Jackson. They're getting the wall set up here on the far side. LeBron Royal gets one block. He's up to the 30, and he's going to be tackled there about the 33, 34.
LeBron did a good job of not blocking that kid until he turned his head. He just kind of waited and waited and waited. There's a flag on the field, though.
Surprising. Let's see what this is about here. He's putting it back in his pocket.
Personal foul against us.
Well, that's penalty number 3 on us so far.
They've all been big ones.
So that will start us. Let's see here.
It's not a dead ball, is it?
Coach Dunn wants to talk to the White Hat and get a little more clarity on what this was all about. He's not happy with that one, is he?
No,
He's a little confused.
But it'll be a 1st and 10. It wasn't a dead ball foul. It must have been a live action. It just helps us with more yardage.
So we're going to start here at the 19-yard line. Call, you're hearing the gun. They're got a 3-by-1 look. We got 3 receivers to the near side or far side, and 1 to the near side. He's going to throw it there for Makari Johnson, and that's going to be a big pickup right there. There's that stick route we saw last week, and that's a Triple Elite instant replay there. That was there all night last Friday against Altus, and I think Coach Johnson saw something, and great job by Makari, great throw by Anderson.
Well, and like we've said in the past, we want to.
And there's a pass.
Another one. See ya.
Evans to 30, the 20. We'll see you later. 10-5, touchdown Titans.
He is a track star, too, by the way, as you can tell. He kind of left people behind.
He did. I'm watching it right now. It's a Triple Elite instant replay, and he just went vertical there and outran everybody. I did notice they struggled a little bit with tempo last week, and that's exactly what we did. We got a big first down right there.
And went tempo.
So that was a 3-play drive there. Scoring recap brought to you by J.R. Rowley Realty. Think of buying or selling your home? Give J.R. Rowlett a call at 405-445-8971.
J.R. was one of the nicest toughest guards that we had here.
Nice guard?
Back in the 90s, late 90s. I think he's a 98 or 99.
You had a good team that
year. They weren't bad.
Keon Florida attacks on to make this a 28-0 lead with 10:40 to go in the second quarter. And we're going to take a timeout here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back here. Carl Albert on top, 28-0, getting ready to kick off. Kickoff sponsored by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671 for a free quote. Here's Mr. Welch here to tee it up. He's been kicking the ball pretty decent. And this one's going to be
another one out of bounds.
And it's going to hit out of bounds again, so El Reno will get this possession started.
Well, that's one of those where it's a crosswind, and it hooked. I mean,
hung up in the wind.
It got up in the wind, and it took off. And I think Coach is going to talk to him again. So they'll get the ball at the, 35.
So Rustin Cook coming back out here, and they're going to have a pistol look here with shotgun with a wing and Grayson right there, and Rustin's going to keep it up to the right side. And
it's a short side.
Short side of the field. He's going to pick up about maybe 2, maybe 3 yards. Jake Farley getting in.
I was going to say, that guy was kind of had a hold of Jake.
Yeah.
Jake needs to get him another pick. He hadn't had one in a game or two.
It's been about 10 minutes since he's had one.
Yeah.
Right? So second 9 here. Second 8. Ball to 37. 10 minutes, 36 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Dude. Double wing.
Cook's going to keep it again, and he's going to be met there at the line of scrimmage. He might have gotten 1, maybe 2 yards.
If he keeps doing this, carrying the ball and playing defense, he's going to be a tired young man.
Yeah, he'll sleep good tonight for sure. 3rd down and 6 here with 39. So you got to think he's kept the ball twice. I would think Grayson might be due for, since we're kind of locked in on him.
Yeah, I wonder if they have like somebody coming, him coming out of the backfield in the flat or something.
Now, last week I saw him try to hit a wheel route out of the set, and they're going to try to get us to jump there. Cook looks at the sidelines to get the call. And there goes number 6, and he's going to keep it up to the right side, except for he's going to be about a yard, maybe 2 yards short of the first down here. Do you punt it here, Coach, or do you try to?
Well, the way things are going, I mean, they're not bringing their punting team on, so I'm assuming they're going to go for 2 yards, and that'll be hard for them to get.
What are you screaming at your defense right now?
Don't jump. Oh. That's exactly what I'm screaming.
Watch the ball.
They may be too. Vinny is, I know. Coach Vineyard. See, you heard that from me a few times.
Well, they're in their heavy set here with a wing out here. Cook's going to keep it. He's going to throw it, and he's got a guy right here. He's up to the 50, to the 45. Jumps and fumbles, but it's out of bounds. So there you go. There's your play action. I noticed last week they really tried to get him out of the pocket when they wanted to throw the ball. So
number 5, Boston Holland, knocking him out of bounds. And, I mean, Boston looked like a missile coming in there. That's impressive. Way to go, Boston. And all the Holland family.
1st and 10 here at the 44 for El Reno, and I believe this is the first time they've been on our side of the field.
I think you're right.
once again, that was a really good play call right there. Everybody's focused in there on the quarterback. And
that's kind
I
of
thought
what
he was trying to go to number 6 there. And there's
that
little
inside reverse.
Wing trap look, and it goes absolutely nowhere. Is
number 22.
Jake Miller, and I believe number 21, Darion Thomas. Helped with that.
Darion Thomas is just steady. He's just, he's got speed, and he's tough.
Seems he's always where he needs to be.
Yeah. He reads guards and really well, and pullers. So, yeah, he did a good job.
2nd down and 11 here from the 45. So when they run that, are they trapping? Can you see if they're?
I think they're pulling one guard.
There's Grayson again, and it's big number 77.
77 and 7.
And 7.
77 is Nick Hill, 6'1", 300. And number 7.
That replay is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing.
LeBron Royale.
Shocking to hear his name in on tackles, isn't it?
Did they get anything? No. 0.
3rd and 11. You would think that they'd probably go to the ground again and try to see if they could set up a 4th and medium, 4th and short.
I'm thinking something in the flat again.
Well, you're the defensive guy, so you probably know what you're talking about.
Here comes Jake.
They
picked him up.
And he's 8 up there in the backfield there, about
Look at him.
4.
He's a little hacked.
The ball came out late, but they're saying he was already down.
Which I can understand.
They are going to punt this time.
Yes. Grayson's kind of used to being able to outrun people and stuff, and not many people can outrun the Titans.
So we've got Elijah back and Jackson Webster. And that punt's going to go straight for the sidelines. I think it went out at about the 21-yard line.
Hey, look.
No flags.
No flags.
You sure?
I'm sure. Pretty sure.
So this will be drive number 4 for the Titans, and we're starting at 23. I was off.
Might be drive number 5. We've already got 28 points.
That makes sense. That checks out. I didn't mark the first one. Making sure you guys are paying attention.
Number 17, Tyler.
There's that stick route again to Austin Johnson. Johnson's going to
hang on to the ball, boy.
That was a great play. Going to be up around the 40, 41.
Number 17, Tyler Simmons, into the ball game for Elijah Matthew.
That replay is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Good throw and catch there.
Yeah. I think we have that all night.
So here we are in the final. Well, you haven't seen this yet. We go by 2x2 look. And Collier's in the look deep again. There's Jackson Webster. Great catch. Wow.
Wow, I couldn't believe he caught that.
Wow. Another Triple Elite Screen Printing replay.
Good play. I'm thinking that Coach Johnson's getting all his throwing in early.
So we're going to go tempo here. 3 receiver set here to the near side of the field, 1 to the far. Collier going to drop back again. He's going to hit Simmons over here in the flat. He's up to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Titans.
He can run a little bit too.
He can boogie a little bit. I hear some whistles, but I'm not sure what's going on.
I'll bet it's a penalty.
It's a hold. Wow. Penalty number 4 for the Titans. Crowd does not like that call whatsoever. Wow. Not saying it didn't happen.
It was really a good play. We'd have to see it on the replay. And the guy that threw the flag is the guy way in the back.
So that's going to bring it to a 1st and 14. We're going to empty it out here at Collier. Looks quick to Webster, and he just drops the ball.
Oh!
And there we go.
Thank you.
Just a tad late there.
Yeah, and he's still down. Get up, Jackson. Number 1 thinks that was a really good play for El Reno.
Yeah, he was really applauding his teammate for tackle there. And is that another flag there?
I think our coaches are getting a little anxious.
That was thrown from the far side of the field, though. So timeout here by Coach Dunn. We'll take a timeout with him. We'll be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and the officials actually threw another flag, so that's going to set us up for first and goal, I believe, and we are in the red zone, sponsored to you by Sovereign Bank. Sovereign Bank is dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. Visit our locations in the Middale area for all your banking needs, 2600 South Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City. Member FDIC. So first and 9 here.
I think Jackson got the wind knocked out of him on
might
that
have,
one.
and I think we might have a false start here on one of our receivers, which will drive you crazy.
That drive me crazy. I was a receiver coach. Yep.
So that'll be 5-yard penalty there.
Well, Coach Dunn called all the Titans together on that last time out, and things are getting a little chippy, and so he's telling them that they need to chill.
There's another quick pass out there to Austin Johnson.
Yep.
Pick up about 4, maybe 5 there.
One of their kids is jawing a little bit more.
And we're going to try to hit him with some tempo here.
Yep.
Got 3 receivers up top, 1 down here at the bottom. Collier in the gun. Collier's going to keep it. He's up to the 5. He's going to be close. I think he's short there at the 1
just
yard
barely.
line.
Heavy.
So it looks like we're going to go with our heavy set where we're going to put Elijah in at Elijah Matthew there. Take the direct snap, and he's been known to throw the ball a little bit out of this.
He has?
I don't know if that's going to happen right now.
I would think not.
He's
when you
keep
can
it up
walk
to the
in.
right side, and that's another touchdown by Elijah Matthew. He's actually tackled by his own guy in the end zone. That's a triple elite instant replay. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing.
Looked like Elijah Esparza is the one that brought him to the ground.
I think he was just keeping him safe. You know?
Yeah, I think that's right.
That makes the score 34-0 with Keon Flawanda on here to attempt the PAT. So far, so good with our snaps, holding kicks, Coach Goff.
Yes, sir. So far, so good. Another good one.
And that kick is up and good. Brings the score to 35-0. And we're going to take a quick timeout and be right back with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
back with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network as we scoring recap there, brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Let J.R. Rowlett find your perfect home today. Call 405-445-8971. And that was Elijah Matthew taking it in again. Obviously, we had a couple of personal fouls there.
That helped.
It did help because they were both 15-yarders. Kickoff brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7667.
Good tackle over there. It's a long way over there, too. Number 8.
Looked like 18
18?
There, which was Gavin Edwards.
Gavin Edwards. Well done, Gavin.
El Reno's going to start here at the 26-yard line.
You know, it's one of those deals where they haven't been able to really run the ball very well, very efficiently.
Rustin Cook's going to keep it. He's going to run it right up.
Although that wasn't bad. If they could do that every time.
Pick up 5 yards there.
Now you need to pick your poison. You're gonna run at Joe, or are you gonna run at LeBron?
Yeah, or I mean, you got 77, and
well, LeBron's not in there. It's Elijah Esparza.
And Rustin Cook's gonna keep it again. He's gonna pick up the first down.
Had he handed off, Elijah had him.
Oh, he did not pick up the first down. I apologize. So 3rd and 1 here at the 35-yard line. We're approaching 3 minutes and 50 seconds here before halftime.
What are you pointing at? Oh, 7?
Yes, sir. So I think they're really paying attention to that play clock now. So here's Cook. He's going to hand that ball up to number 6, and he's
going backwards.
Maybe. It originally didn't look like he was going to pick up the first down, but that is going to be a triple elite screenplay, instant replay. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Print. They gave him the first down there. Originally, I don't know if you saw it. It looked like he bounced it to the outside.
He did.
And we had some containment on him, and then he kind of, we talked about it at the pregame. He's a strong runner.
Strong runner.
You're going to have to swarm to him for sure.
That's the name of the defense.
So 1st and 10 here for El Reno at the 36, coming on the 3-minute mark in the first half.
Austin Johnson's in at the strong safety position, or nickel. Let's call it the nickel.
El Reno's going to call a timeout. We're going to call a quick timeout here as well, and we'll be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where we're still on the timeout. 2 minutes, 59 seconds to go in the half, and I believe El Reno's got one timeout left here. First and 10 here for El Reno. Rustin Cook here in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to go right up the middle, and he's going to be met by the whole swarm of Titans. I think he maybe got 2 yards on that play.
I think the first one to hit him was Thomas Welch, one of the defensive tackles. Or maybe it was Kathan Perucci. I couldn't tell. 59.
I see 21. Darian Thomas getting up off that pile, and I wouldn't be shocked if he's one of the ones that made the initial contact.
I wouldn't either.
There.
I wouldn't either.
And I don't think El Reno's really wanting us to touch the ball again here before halftime.
It's like I was saying earlier. I'd get it at least under 10 every time you snap the ball. Oh my goodness.
Something's going on there. El Reno sent a guy in motion. And,
left guard.
We moved a guy over, and left guard was ready to go.
He was ready.
Bring up a second down, 13 to go here. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go before halftime. Carl Albert on top, 35-0. Ball is at the 34-yard line. Cook in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to go up to that right side. 77, and Jake Farley came in there, finished it off.
Nick Hill and Jake Farley. Nick was getting it going down the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was. Coach Dunn going to call a quick timeout here with 1:47 seconds. We will take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollers.
You need our number in your phone. This could be you.
And we're back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Carl Albert, sorry about that.
It's easy for you to say.
Up 35-0 after this timeout. 1:47 seconds to go. 3rd down and 9 for El Reno. Cook in the gun. He's going to roll out here to the near side. He's going to throw it on the flat, and that's just going to be a little too long there for number 7. And that'll bring up a 4th down. So great job there with Coach Dunn calling that timeout there, and we are going to, we're going to get another chance here.
Jackson Webster was on the coverage right there. He's right stride for stride with the kid.
There's not going to be a whole lot of guys that can get over the top of Jackson.
No, shouldn't be.
I remember kind of him coming onto the scene and was against McGinnis in the semis a couple years ago when he's a freshman. He caught that touchdown pass. So here's Webster. He's going to get this at about the 35. He's going to get it across to the 40, up to the 50, and we've got another flag. So one would imagine this one's going to come back. Great job of trying to get over there to that wall.
Yep.
So I believe that will be penalty number 6 on Carl Albert. And a block in the back is the call. So that'll bring the ball back into Titan territory. And we'll start drive number 6 off. 42. So Collier.
We may be going into the air again, but 6 of one, half does the other. Giving it to number 1 is not bad either.
Not the worst idea. We're going to get it out here. On a screen pass, he's going to pick about 8-9 yards up maybe. And that was Joseph Ludoff on the catch there.
Was it really? Good for him.
2nd down, 3 to go. Ball at the 49. Collier back to pass again. Looks to the outside, and it's just a little miscommunication there with, I believe that was
Lane Sexton.
Lane Sexton.
Number 10.
3rd down, 3 to go. 1:08. Coach, you go ahead and get the 1st down here and then hit the tempo, or?
Yeah, probably. 1:08 you left? Yeah. 1 timeout? Yep. I would think so.
Going to come out with a 3-by-1 look. Collier in the gun. Run a sprint option out here to Elijah Matthew. And Matthew's actually going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. He might have lost a yard.
Somebody didn't get a block out here on the outside. And we're going. We got the wristbands on. We're going.
Approaching 50 seconds to go. It's going to be a 4th and 3 here. A 2-by-2 look here for Carl Albert. Collier looking at the clock. Wait for the signal. But imagine they're going to let this one run just in case they don't pick up the first down and doesn't let El Reno have any shots here. Play clock, they're going to use another timeout. So we'll take a quick timeout with them, and we'll be right back with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Back here in El Reno on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 19 seconds to go, 4th down and 4 for Carl Albert. And they have elected to go ahead and punt the ball away here. They have no timeouts left.
I guess Mike and Brandon thought that was a little bit too far to try and go, and if they didn't get it, they'd give them really good field position. That's the movement you just saw is called cowboy.
So that's a good punt there. And that hit
it's our ball.
And can't tell if we got back on it or not. Yep. Jake Farley there coming up with the ball. So just like they drew it up there in timeout. Yep. Kid from El Reno called the fair catch, and the ball took a bad hop on him, hit him in the chest, and we advanced the field again. So we'll get the ball 1st and 10, 11 seconds to go from the 24-yard line. Do you think they drew that up, Coach?
No, I don't think so.
I could hear Coach Johnson up there talking a little bit.
He drew this one up.
Collier back to pass. He's looking.
Deep in the middle.
Deep to Jackson Webster.
Boom.
Did he hold on to it? No, he did not. Wow.
Oh, I thought he had it.
It was in his hands.
Oh, man.
Great adjustment on the ball. Collier put it to only where he could get it, and he just couldn't hang on to it there. So he got 4 seconds left. I would think you got to take another shot at the end zone.
Sure. You got 6'5" and another 6'5" out there.
Somewhere. Oh, now here they come. This would have been, last year, I think we had a kicker that could probably hit Highway 66 from up here.
Definitely, yeah.
So let's see what we can do here. Collier in the shotgun. Ball snap. Looking to the far side towards Makari Johnson, and it's just just a bit outside. So that will be the end of the first half as Carl Albert is up 35-0. And we will take a quick break and be back with you for our halftime on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us.
why you need our number in your phone.
This could be you!
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network, where we are at halftime with Carl Albert leading El Reno 35-0. Our halftime is sponsored by CK12 Designs. Looking for that special piece of furniture for your home, maybe a custom dining table or a reclaimed mantle or wood beams. We specialize in all types of custom furniture, cabinetry, woodworking, and remodeling services. We are Oklahoma-owned and industry leader with 27 years serving Oklahoma. Schedule your appointment today or stop by our manufacturing building at 8209 Northeast 23rd, or go check out our new design showroom at Automobile Alley in downtown Oklahoma City, across from Hideaway Pizza. Or if you take a minute to review us on Google, you could take one of our handcrafted charcuterie boards as a complimentary gift while supplies last. We are building excellence in everything we do, handcrafted by Oklahomans for Oklahoma.
That's a long read, brother.
It is. I'm struggling through it. With designs that are built to last. We are CK12 Designs. Thanks for pointing that out. I was about to have to start sounding words out there, Coach.
We got a little text from Coach Norman. They're coming back. They're on their way back from a big swim scrimmage, they called it, but it's a big swim meet. Fort Smith, Shawnee, and Fort Gibson, along with some others, were at this swim meet, and Carl Albert Middale Swim started strong today, winning the Sam Freeze scrimmage over Fort Smith, Shawnee, and Fort Gibson. So first rattle out of the box, they're good.
That's awesome.
And they're touting that they're going to be pretty good again this year.
Coach.
Yeah, if only he knew how to coach. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Congrats to Coach Norman and the Carl Albert swim team.
Yeah.
And Coach, what are you talking to the guys right now? Obviously, we're sitting at 6 penalties. Really, the only thing I could see that maybe tighten up with some on the quarterback run game. But other than that, we played a pretty good half.
Yeah, exactly. And the chippiness, you got to get that out of there. You still want your kids to be aggressive, and I know the Carl Albert kids will always be that while Coach Dunn and the other coaches are around. They'll be aggressive, but they have to temper that with a little common sense.
I agree with that 100%. And we are going to let you guys enjoy the El Reno Marching Band here at halftime, and we will come back to you right before kickoff for the second half.
I'll just let you know. Well, I think maybe why don't you text me when you get up? That way, okay? And if I'm already out there, I'll get a chance to sleep in. Okay, I'll text you.
Sorry, I just want to say hello. I'm in half time, so. What's going on there? What's in there?
Sleep good. Love you. Okay, bye-bye.
And we're back with you here in El Reno. It's still halftime, about just under 2 minutes to go before we kick off the second half. And just want a reminder that our halftime is brought to you by CK12 Designs. Hey, Coach Goff, what do we see in the second half? What do you want to see us work on and get better at? You said earlier that you think El Reno's going to try to shorten the game a little bit, work the play clock.
I think they should. And we should just go ahead and do our regular game plan. Running and throwing and playing good defense. I feel that it's this, although we are going to get the ball, which is good, it's this first series right here that will determine what happens the rest of the game. If we can maintain and can continue to do what we've been doing, this always bothered me whenever I was coaching. It's coming out after halftime with the first series. Carl Albert has a goal on their goal chart that no scores as you come out of halftime.
Right.
And 2 score as you come out of halftime. So hopefully we'll make the best of those 2 goals.
Yeah, we saw Anderson throw the ball quite a bit in the first half, and I think a lot of that was, we were just taking what the defense was giving us. Obviously with a 35-0 lead, you would think we'd come out running the ball a little bit more. Now, I understand that you're going to still play within your game plan, and then eventually if we can keep building on this lead, you start seeing some of these younger guys get in. But, honestly, I thought by this time, Elijah would probably have 25 carries. But he's got two touchdowns already.
2 or 3.
So, he's done very well. He's running hard, but it'll be interesting to see how we come out in the second half as we see the Carl Albert Titans starting to run back down here to the sidelines.
Here comes Joe.
Always.
Joe's motor's running.
Always hot, man. Always hot. So we will take you to our third quarter sponsors. Bobby Lewis Insurance, surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you. Choctaw at 405-281-6700 and in Del City at 405-670-3665.
As they get ready to tee it up, I'm sure that Coach Farley, they have nothing to lose. He's probably told them at halftime, make sure that you
watch the
ball being kicked deep, just in case. I don't remember watching the kid kick off very much in the couple of games that I did watch. So I don't know whether he's got a good leg, bad leg, what kind of leg he's got.
Yeah, after you said that, I don't really remember seeing that either. But kickoff this evening is sponsored by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671 for a free quote. So it looks like we got Marquise Evans deep. Tyler Simmons and Webster there standing about the 25.
I don't think he'll go too deep. It looks like he's going to angle it off to the left.
And we are set to start the third quarter.
And he did.
And we
somebody picked it up.
Somebody picked it up. I'm kind of standing in front of
I'd be getting out of bounds.
So we're going to start our first drive of the second half.
And then
really good field possession.
In a lot of cases, as a coach, you tell your kids at halftime, we're going to go with the first for at least a series, and they may go for a little bit longer. I don't know.
Collier in the gun here with Elijah Matthews. Got 2 receivers here to the near side. Collier's going to look quick out to the outside and hit Makari Johnson. Makari's going to pick up a first down and pick up a couple extra there. And there it is again, just a short passing game. He runs just a quick little hitch route. That instant replay is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing.
First down, huh? I thought he was a little short.
Collier in the shotgun. Hand off to Delijah. Delijah can take it across midfield. He's going to bounce it to the outside. He's at the 40, to the 35, still on his feet to the 25, 20. And he's going to be drug out right there at about the 17-yard line. That's another Triple Elite instant replay. He's so strong when he runs, Coach. It never seems like the first guy gets it.
And I think you said it correctly. He glided over there because he was up the middle, and then he just hit the jets and turned it onto the outside. So that's 2 plays, 2 first downs?
That's correct. So we're on here, play number 3 here. Ball on the 19-yard line. Collier in the shotgun again. He's going to throw it out here to Jackson Webster. He's up to the 15, 10, and he's going to be pushed out at about maybe the 7 or 8-yard line. And that is another – we are in the red zone. It's brought to you by Sovereign Bank.
Block on the outside by Austin Johnson.
He had a great block there. How many times have we seen him just throw it out to Webster and let him just go get it?
Very good. Yep. It's the turnover battle that I'm concerned about in the second half. Concentration wanes, sure. And it's just, carrying the ball tight, high and tight. Eagle call, forearm, rib cage type
stuff,
situation.
Right?
Yeah.
Collier going to look deep. He's got Johnson in the back. Ends over a fade, and I think he might just have stepped out.
Oh, man.
Great catch there by Austin, just a hair outside.
He caught it.
Couldn't get that foot down in time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 from the 8.
He went over the top to catch it.
He made a great
Hope
catch.
you all got a chance to see that.
I think that's one of those they start tapping on their helmets or something like that whenever they get one over somebody.
Jake Miller in the game at tight end.
Yeah, it looks like we've gone a double tight look. We've got Collier and Matthews in the backfield. And there's a handoff to Delijah. He's going to bounce this one to the outside, and he's going to take this in for another Carl Albert touchdown. And that instant replay is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing.
Another really good block on the outside. I hate to keep saying this, but Austin Johnson, not Brandon. Austin Johnson with another good block drove the kid out of bounds.
Sometimes that's, the advantage of you being 6'5" out there.
That helps.
You can kind of position yourself on that corner, a smaller corner quite a bit.
As long as you keep your feet moving, you're good.
Yes, sir. Name of the game, right? Floronda on to attempt, or no, this is Welch. And that snap is down. That kick is way good. So with 9:25 to go in the third, Carl Albert extends their lead to 42-0.
He kicked it all the way down to the locker rooms.
He might have kicked that one to
he killed it.
Yeah, I think that one's probably up around Okarche now. We'll take a quick break and be right back with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rolling.
This looks like you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
And we're back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 9 minutes, 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Carl Albert leading 42-0. And
that was the first drive that's what I was kind of talking about. If we could go ahead and do that, we could kind of put things out of reach and let the younger kids and backup start playing a little bit more.
And this kickoff is brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671 for a free quote.
You got to admire the El Reno kids for, they're getting lined up correctly and they're competing. They're 6 with the ball.
There's Grayson. He's going to take this one. He's going to try to
get
to the outside. He reverses field, and he's got some Titans there to cut him back off. So not much going there. And, Coach, just to just go over that last scoring recap brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty, client-focused, results-driven. Call J.R. Rowlett for all your real estate needs. 405-445-8971. That was a 5-play drive tacked off with Elijah Matthews handoff for a touch.
And again, he kind of glided through that.
He did.
I mean, he looks like he kind of slow, boom, then he's gone. I'm sure Coach Cam is working on finding that hole and accelerating through it.
Well, Reno's going to come out with that wing and a tight end look. Cook in the shotgun. He's going to pitch this one out to Grayson. Great job there and a great tackle there by Carl Albert. Again, that tense blocking us. I'm not sure who made that tackle.
Number 4, Dustin Anderson turned it back inside, and I don't know who came from inside out to make the play.
They read that great from the jump.
Yeah.
They kept everything, tried to spill it back to the inside, and made a great tackle.
I'm betting 21 did that, but I don't know
That wouldn't
for
shock
sure.
me. That wouldn't shock me.
No, it wouldn't me either.
2nd 11 here, 8 minutes to go. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Elijah Esparza in at defensive end for LeBron Royale.
Yeah, we saw LeBron come out earlier. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Hope everything's all right. But here's Cook again, and they've got a little double wing. And looks like some miscommunication there as Rustin Cook might get back to the original line of scrimmage. The running back went the opposite way. They sent motion one way. I think he just tried to make the best out of what he could.
When I was coaching in junior high back in the 70s, we won a ball game against Midwest City Monroney at the time. Quarterback went one way, the back went the other way. The quarterback, it was a down the line option. He pitched it on the ground. We picked it up and go score. Beat him 6-0. Great game.
Got to go the same way on the option.
You do.
So here's Rustin Cook, 3rd and 10 here from his 18, and he's going to get swarmed in the backfield by a host of Titans.
They're having a hard time blocking us up front.
And you can see that on the instant replay brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing. So we did what you said. We came out and scored, and now we've got a 3 now.
Correct.
So far so good.
Yeah, they'll get little checks or stars or whatever it is on the goal board for this.
Webster standing back at the 45-yard line. And that punt is going to hit at about the 42. Webster is going to bring it here to the near side. He's up to the 35, and he's going to get drug out of bounds there. I would say about maybe the 34-yard line, maybe. So I was right, and we've got a new quarter. Is that?
Probably Jace.
Jace Swearingen in the game, 5'10", 160 sophomore. Still got Elijah in there. He's going to hand it to Matthews, and Matthews going to pick up about 2-3 yards.
I don't think we stayed on our blocks very good that time. I think we've got some youngsters in there. Number 65's in.
Doesn't look like a youngster, but he is a freshman.
Yeah. Jackson Wickerson, 6'6", 275, in at left tackle. Number 61, Edric Walker, 6', 240, in at left guard. The new center is
number 60,
which I don't have. I don't know who 60 is.
I'm going to say O'Brien Bell.
That's
is that Bell?
The Bell kid, yeah.
There goes Elijah again, and he's going to have to make something out of nothing. He's up to the 30. He's got a flag, jumps over a guy. And great effort there by Elijah.
Was it because he changed ways? Holding against us, yep. Yeah. He didn't hold him very much, though.
No.
Just for a second.
Just a little love hold. Wasn't done talking to him yet. That is penalty number 7 for the
Elijah's out of the game now. 17, Tyler Simmons is in the game. He's another dandy. He's a sophomore. We got a lot of sophomores and a couple of freshmen in there right now, which is really good. I mean, it's good for the kids. The right guard is number 55, Jaden Shelley.
Swearingen's going to take the snap here. Going to hand it off to Simmons. Simmons going to take it right up the middle. He's going to pick up 2, maybe 3 yards.
Wonder if they'll let Jace throw the ball. This will be good. His dad was our quarterback back in 2002, 2003, somewhere around in there. And he was a dandy. One of the toughest kids I've ever coached.
Swearinger in the shotgun with Simmons. He is going to get the throw here. He's going to look deep. He's going for Marquise Evans, but we are going to get a penalty.
Looky
a little pass
there.
interference. Keep this drive alive.
Well, how about that?
He had a step on him. I think if Jace could have just put a little more air under there, we would have had a big play. But nonetheless, it looks like we're going to get a first down out of this anyway.
A 15-yard penalty.
And we'll take that one. Get these young guys some more reps here. 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Clock is running.
Think they're running it like last week?
I thought so a little bit ago, and then they stopped it. So swing this one out to Marquise. Marquise one-handed grab, but he is going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage there for a loss.
Jace isn't going to be happy with that pass.
A little behind him.
Yeah.
You know, people don't realize sometimes, I know he probably plays a lot of scout team, but you get in here and get some real live rep minutes, it speeds up on you a little bit.
Well, he plays every JV snap. I don't think there's another quarterback back. They may start bringing up the freshman. His name is
Colt Cantrell.
Colt Cantrell.
Wrong freshman, sorry. El Reno brought a blitz off the side. Simmons is going to keep this. He's going to get up. Ooh, big hit right there, but he's going to pick up 3 or 4 yards there. Great job on the speed option of stretching it out to the outside and letting Simmons try to get downhill.
Yep, good pitch with his left hand. That's kind of hard to do if you're not normally doing that. You can pitch to your right anytime you want, but if you're right-handed, and Jace is right-handed.
And we are in the red zone, sponsored to you by Sovereign Bank. Or it's difficult, too, if you just don't run the option that much, period,
Right.
So here he's going to look here. He's going to go with the screen pass. He's going to hit number 23 out here. He's going to get up to close to the 10-yard line. Forward progress is going to have him about the 11. So that will be
Joseph Ludolf.
That will be a first down. And that instant replay is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing.
Coming off the field, number 25. I want to call him Drew, but I know it's not. It's A.J. Chrisman. Drew's his dad.
Titans are going to go with a 2 tight end look here. Swearinger in the shotgun with Simmons. A little high snap, but Simmons is going to get this ball. He's going to cut it up to the 10, to the 5, and he's going to get hit hard about the 3. Keeps fighting. And I think they're going to give him, he's it's close officials saying 4-yard line. And that's in the zone area where we can't really.
Yeah, can they get a first down? We can get a first down, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Making some more substitutions here. Third quarter, I apologize. Thanks, Jordan. So we're going to get a different heavy look with a different running back here. Swearinger's going to run out here, and about 15 seconds to go on the play clock here.
I think we're called a timeout right before we.
Yeah, I think so. I think once it got under 10 and we didn't have the play in, we decided to take a timeout. And we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, God hail, call Cantrell.
We're back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network where Carl Albert up 42-0, 19 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And we're in the red zone here, sponsored to you by Sovereign Bank. Took a quick time out to regroup right there, Coach. I don't know if we're just making some substitutions there. And
yeah, I think they're going to be in a heavy set. There. You're right.
We got Simmons at quarterback. He's going to take the direct snap here. A little high. But he stays on his feet. Tyler Simmons is going to cut up, and he is in for a touchdown. And that replay is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing.
Well, the snap was a little high, and he did a really good job of coming down with it and then running.
We've seen him a couple times this year. Just he cuts so well.
He does.
And he did it right there, and he turned. He's got some gas, man.
He's kind of loaded the ground, and he runs really well. Hips. He's got good hips.
That is actually the end. After this extra point will bring us to the end of the third quarter. As Welch is on to attempt the PAT.
See if he kicks it as far as he did the last time. Good snap.
I would think he did. That kick is up and good. Our second drive there, the second half, for another touchdown. And just exactly what you were kind of talking about there, of just kind of staying with it. You don't want to lose focus.
Don't want to let down.
Yeah. So that scoring recap is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Client-focused, results-driven. Call J.R. Rowlett for all your real estate needs. 405-445-8971. And we saw a bunch of the younger guys come in there. Tyler Simmons takes it in on the direct snap. Good to see some of these younger guys getting some run here. It'll be interesting to see who we got. Who else we're going to bring in here? But great job by Tyler there, securing the ball, making a great cut there for a touchdown.
I wonder if we will do the subbing on defense too. I'm assuming we will have some new kids in on defense. That'll be good.
Well, this kickoff is going to be brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call, 405-733-7671 for a free quote.
Ferranda's going to kick this off. They've just kind of switched places. It looks like he's going to do a high onside to the left side of the field.
And we've seen Welch kicking off all night. He's done a pretty decent job. I mean,
yeah,
he's got a great leg. So we'll see what Floranda does here. He tees it up for the first play of the fourth quarter, and it's going to be high onside. Taking it about the 31, tackled, and he's going to drag some guys down to about the 36 there. So I think that answers your question there.
Yeah. Here comes the second bunch of defensive guys. 61, Adric Walker. 55, Jaden Shelley. 58 is Carson Ring. I should have known that. I used to coach the Rings.
Well, our fourth quarter is sponsored by Valor Physical Therapy. Are you looking for top-notch physical therapy services? Look no further than Valor Physical Therapy, your partner in wellness. In addition to traditional rehabilitation, our dedicated team offers a range of specialized services, including preventive screening, pre-op programs to enhance post-op healing, and tailored personal training to get your fit for life. 7005 Southeast 15th Street, Suite 200.
And on the tackle, number 31, Wyatt Cordray, and he looked good getting downhill on that one.
He's a big kid. He's he's a freshman. He's about
another
6'4".
freshman. Yep.
His jersey is a little too short. I think that's on purpose, maybe.
Probably. His grandma probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah, Cook's going to keep that one. He's going to pick up about 4 yards there and bring up a third down.
29, Maddox Underhill, another very hard-nosed kid.
He is. I think I've made the remark several times. We need to get him a cowboy collar.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't even know if people wear those anymore, but he's just that tough kid that, back in the day would have probably had one of them on. You'd be scared to death of him. Cook and Grayson in the shotgun, double wing set. It's going to be a handoff to Grayson. He's going to bounce this one to the outside, and he's trying to get downhill. He picks up the first down. He's past the 50-yard line. He's going to pick up a first down. So there's the speed we talked about.
Yeah.
You saw him get outside, and if he gets a full head of steam, he can absolutely go.
We took some bad angles right then. We should have flattened out a little bit more, and we were running up the field, and he turned around us.
I'll make sure I tell John real quick. He's standing right here. So you just want me to relay that to him?
No.
First and 10 here
He
at
knows.
49.
There it goes again.
The same play, and he had trouble there with the snap, but he's going to cut this one up.
That got us.
And he's gone. And that'll be a touchdown there by Antoine Grayson.
Yep. They got us on the edge.
He can move.
He can. Once he gets out there, and that's what we were telling you all about earlier. Was that if he did get loose, he could move. He can motor, and he did, and he did.
$9:25 to go here. Carl Albert leading 49-6, and El Reno here to attempt the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. Brings the score to 49-7. 9 minutes, 25 seconds. We're going to take a quick timeout and be right back with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
And we are back in El Reno on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Carl Albert leading El Reno 49-7. And this kickoff is brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call, 405-733-7671 for a free quote.
Wanting to keep your kids engaged, the first kickoff return team is still out there.
That's just going to be a little light kick there. Webster's going to take it, and he's looking for some running room. He's going to get it up around the 40-yard line. I wouldn't really call that a high onside.
No, it's kind of a low onside.
The clock continues to run.
Good.
Coming up on 9 minutes here.
Run, clock, run, I used to say on the sideline. Coming out offensively. The young Bell man, number 60, needs to get his snaps down a little bit. I'm sure that they've worked on that. I think they've just moved him to center in the last couple of weeks.
I believe you're right, and it looks like O'Brien Bill is the new tailback in the game here for the Titans.
That's better.
There's a handoff to O'Brien Bell.
Number 20, O'Brien Bell.
5'9", 185.
They related?
I believe they are, Coach. The Bell package.
Yeah. The Belldozers.
What can Bell do for you? I don't know if that's right.
There used to be some Bells out in Clinton back in the day. Roy and Carlos and golly, what was that man's name? Melvin. They were unbelievable athletes back in the 60s out in Clinton.
Football factory.
God, they were.
Just about an hour west of here. 2nd and 6 from the 45. Swearingen at quarterback. O'Brien's going to change sides here. Uh-oh. Snap gets past Swearingen. He has to fall on it and bring up a 3rd down.
Bother. That's kind of what I was talking about. I think he could have handled that one, but it was still up and a little bit to his left.
Well, this will bring up a 3rd and about 15 here. Ball is at the 35-yard line.
It's really tough when you're a freshman center playing against varsity kids to snap and step and get the calls and everything that he's going to have to do. So we'll give him a little grace for now.
He's definitely got time to learn. Swearingen in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to go up to the El Reno side, and he got hammered. He got hammered pretty good there. No gain on the play, and he'll bring up a 4th down. He made the right read.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
The guy from El Reno made a great tackle. Bo Davis on to punt. We've only had to do that one other time tonight, right, Coach?
I believe so. So you've got your regular punt team out there too, except for Delijah. No, Delijah is out there.
Gets that one away. It's going to take a bounce. It's going to continue to roll. He touched it.
Did he?
He got close. I really don't understand why he was even that close to begin.
Yeah, I don't either. He's the kid that made the big hit over there a little while ago. Our guys thought they had stolen one.
I've only seen it happen one time in my entire life.
Really?
And it was only because one of the guys said he didn't know where the ball was and he just got blocked into it, and on purpose blocked into it.
6 still in there?
6 is still in there. It looks like they've got a different quarterback in. And they're going to hand it to Grayson there. Great tackle.
If we can keep him pinned up inside a little bit, we'll tackle him. I mean, we'll get a whole bunch of people to him, but if he decides to run to the outside, it may be a little difficult.
I'm not sure who made that tackle there.
Well, the corner on that
31.
side. No, it's not the corner. I couldn't tell you.
So, 2nd down, 10 to go from the 31-yard line.
There he goes.
And off to Grayson again. He's going to try to get outside, and this time we're ready for it. And that's number 22, Jake Miller. And that replay is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing.
And number 19, Latrell Trailer. Good job. Latrell got off a block and hit him kind of low, and Jake Miller landed on his back.
Approaching about 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Yeah, and unfortunately, I think Grayson felt that one. He's
bent over, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he may have landed on the ball or something.
Third and long here. Looks like Carl Albert's going to bring up some pressure, and that ball is fumbled and picked up.
Carl Albert's ball.
By Carl Albert. Great job there. That was that other wing-back trap again, and we were waiting on it.
And they're kind of handing it off too late, maybe. I don't know. But he's hitting him right about the hip. Or the kid's too quick or something.
Well, that replay is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing, and on that recovery was number 58, Carson Ring.
Good, Carson.
So it's going to be Swearingen and Underhill. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go in this game. I think Jace is paying attention to that play clock. He's going to let that thing run.
He's probably been coached to do that.
That's going to be a handoff to Maddox Underhill, and he's going to go pick up 1, maybe 2 yards.
Good job, Maddox. You know, they're playing El Reno's playing with a lot of pride. They don't want to get scored on again. They still have their starters in. And so with our freshmen and sophomores in the game, it's hard for us to block them.
Yes. But these young guys have gotten in all but one game. And so far they're doing a great job of getting better every week. So that was O'Brien Bell on the carry right there, and he was tackled for a loss.
You all will have to point at me. I'll look up here. I'm trying to be on line 50.
Sounds good. Approaching 2 minutes to go in this game. O'Brien Bell just checked back in there for Underhill. 3rd down and 11, ball at the 26-yard line. Swearinger paying attention to the play clock here as it's rolling. He's going to hand this one off to Bell. Bell's going to pick up a few right there. And bring up a 4th down. And I would think that Carl Albert will probably just go for it here. And if they pick up the 1st down, just take a knee and get out of here. So 4th down and 7 from the 22-yard line. Again, I want to thank our 4th quarter sponsor, Valor Physical Therapy in Midwest City. 4th and 7, approaching 1 minute to go in the 4th quarter. Swearinger takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Maddox Underhill, and Maddox Underhill's going to get pushed forward. I think he's going to be just shy of the 1st down. And that is the first time I've seen the clock stop this 4th quarter, as El Reno will take over on downs. About the 22-yard line. "57 seconds to go in the game. Seems to be some confusion. El Reno might not have enough guys out on the field, and they will take a timeout with 41 seconds to go in the 4th quarter, and we will take a quick timeout with them on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us.
This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
And we're back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 41 seconds to go. 1st and 10 at the 16 for El Reno. Carl Albert leading 49-7. Grayson's going to get the ball there, but he fumbles it. And it looks like the Titans have recovered with 36 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. And that replay is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Looked like just a bad placement there by the quarterback, and the referee is signaling for the clock to continue. As we come up on 20 seconds left to go. That will do it, as this is final now. 49 for Carl Albert, 7 for El Reno. in a game that really saw some really good stuff in the first half by Anderson Collier and making some really good throws. Jackson Webster, the Johnson brothers, offensive line really blocked great, and I thought our defense played really well at containing Grayson and the quarterback, Rustin Cook. So another district win here for Carl Albert as they go 2-0 in district play, as El Reno will fall to 0-2 in district play. And next week, Carl Albert will be at home for homecoming against Noble. That will be on Friday. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock, and I'm sure there will be all kinds of wonderful homecoming festivities before the game. I know there's a big parade that they have every single year. As the teams start shaking hands, Coach Goff has gone down to talk to Coach Dunn. And also probably locate our player of the game. So we'll take a quick timeout here as we wait on Coach Goff to get down there and to find Coach Dunn and get his post-game remarks. We'll be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success, and finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rolling.
This looks like you need our number in your phone. This could be you!
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as we're waiting for Coach Goff here to talk to Coach Dunn. Titans victorious 49-7 over the El Reno Indians here in El Reno to go 2-0 in district play. And Coach Goff is here with Coach Dunn.
Here we go. Short week today, or this week. How'd everything go practice-wise? And I guess it worked out really well, whatever it was.
Yeah. Practice was great. You know, we showed up on Monday, and our kids, they knew that there was going to be another level of urgency. We kind of got that word out there Sunday that the game was going to move to Thursday, and so we let them know that it was going to be an urgent week and that we needed to show up with the right mindset. It wasn't we were going to go longer, and the kids knew that, and they came out, and we had really, really good practices.
Crisp and spunky and all that good stuff. Good. We're going to have your quarterback be our player of the game today. What do you think of that?
Yeah, he played really well. You know, I don't know I don't know all the stats, haven't really seen anything of that nature yet, but I know that we completed a lot of passes. I know that that completion percentage had to be pretty good, and then obviously kept him clean, no sacks. I think, we didn't have any negative plays. It didn't feel like there. So, anytime you do that, it's all good. So, come on, bud. So, yeah, really proud of him.
Good. Thank you, Coach Dunn. Come here. Anderson Collier.
What's up?
One of my wife's former students right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's been recognized as the Oklahoma Sports Network Player of the Game. What did you think of the game tonight?
I mean, first and foremost, I just got to give glory and praise to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, couldn't come out here, and I just want to thank coaches, my teammates for putting me in this situation. And the game, we just went out there, we just had fun. We did what we knew we could do, and we did what we knew we could do. We had a great game plan in, and we just executed.
Well, you did a great job. Running the ball is a little bit you like to run the ball. I know that for certain. But you threw the ball really well tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How much do you work on the throwing and stuff every day?
We do.
Drills.
We do drills. We do 7-on-7 routes on air. I definitely work on throwing a lot more than running.
Good. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you run the ball really well.
Thank you.
Well, again, the Oklahoma Sports Network Player of the Game, Anderson Collier. Congratulations.
I've got a shirt for you.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Coach Goff, and congratulations to Anderson Collier, Titan, for tonight's Titan Secure Storage Player of the Game. We are a proud veteran and operator-owned business in East Oklahoma City, keeping your treasures Titan secure with top-notch care and lots of discount options, including military, senior citizen, first responders, teachers, and more. Check us out at www.titansstorageok.com or call 405-987-8673. Great job for Anderson tonight. Great win for Carl Albert coming here and take care of business. And our post game is actually brought to you tonight by Country Boy Pharmacy, located at 14890 Southeast 29th Street in Choctaw, 405-390-3205. Great execution by Carl Albert tonight. As Coach Goff mentioned, or Coach Dunn mentioned, that there wasn't a whole lot of negative plays with the ones out there tonight. So we came in, took care of business. A few things probably to clean up is, with penalties and all that. But anytime you come to Reno, it's gonna be hard contest. So congratulations. And as I mentioned, next week we are home for homecoming against Noble. So for myself, Jonathan Copeland, Coach Goff, Jordan Ray, who produced our lovely broadcast tonight, and Coach Dorman, who's kicking it up at home right now, I'm sure enjoying a great day of swimming, and probably has a list of things to critique me on, but I'll take it. Just want to say thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next week on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.